He wakes up from this nightmare and he goes to breakfast. Gerald McRaney takes a long time to say hello to him.
He really does.
Morning, Bastion.
And also, what a weak little baby who can't open his own jar. Come on. Come on, Bastion.
His whole dad's vibe, by the way, is very much the same vibe as the dad from Stand By Me who says it should have been you at his older son's funeral to the younger one.
Oof.
My backstory I've written in my head for Gerald McRaney's character in this is, I never wanted a child. I have got a child, and now my wife who wanted the child is dead, and I do not want this child. I think that's the whole vibe going on here.
Comes over to the kid and is like, basically, what you need to do now is grow up, son. As he drinks an orange juice and egg.
I wanted to ask you about this. What the fuck?
No, never seen this in my life. I don't understand how that is improving either the juice or the egg. I understand that people could have, like, swallow raw eggs, but do you put it in with the orange juice?
No. It's just, it speaks to the man's very flat nature that he'll happily drink an egg and orange juice. Because he says to him, I got a call from your math teacher yesterday. She says that you were drawing horses in your math book.
Unicorns. They were unicorns. I don't want my son drawing unicorns. I want my son drawing horses, if anything, in the class.
And boobs. Also, if your math teacher got in touch with you and said either your son's drawing horses or your son's drawing cocks and balls, you'd be like, well, phew, he's drawing cocks and balls. Everything's fine.
Oh no, this kid is into horses.
Oh no. So he says, don't be late for school again. And there's a touching moment here where as he leaves, Bastien turns and says, I was on time yesterday. You didn't care.
No. No, and nor should he, because you shouldn't get rewarded for behavior that is expected at basic level.
It's true.
I'm on Gerald McRaney's side there.
Oh my God, you are Major Dad.
I am Major Dad.
In her face, the mirror of her dreams, make believe I'm everywhere, hidden in the lines, written on the pages, is the answer to a never-ending story.
Anyway, so he goes to school and immediately gets caught by 3 bullies. They say, hey, weirdo, got any cash for us?
Yeah, they chase him right into a bin.
Don't go into an alleyway. If you're a child listening to this and a bully is look after you, don't go in an alleyway. Go in a big shop full of people. Especially don't go near the great big trash can.
Yeah, and thank God he only comes out with hay on him. So I don't know what there's like a warehouse full of horses.
Yeah, horse warehouse.
Horses. What a dummy.
He is dummy. But he hides in a bookshop, which, of course, the last place these 3 would look.
And this kid's book smart, but not street smart. No. I also love this bookseller character because what we have in common is that we both dislike children. He's like, get out of here.
He says, I don't like kids. Which I feel like is him sort of really going over-egging it to say, I'm not a paedophile.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Yeah,
I don't want to hang out with you at all. I like, though, how Bastien is like, no, I love books. And then the bookseller's like, you love books? Name 5 books.
He's got a T-shirt on that just says books. Oh, yeah, well, name 5 books. And he loves Treasure Island, Lord of the Rings, he says. And then he says, well, have you ever been Captain Nemo trapped inside your submarine while the giant squid's attacking you? Were you afraid? It's only a story. No, that's your problem. You only read safe books.
Your problem is you're not insane.
Yeah, like me. Oh, he says to the guy, what are you reading? And he goes, you wouldn't like this. It's a dangerous, evil, dangerous, nice book. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, this one's too awesome for you. You wouldn't want a book this cool.
And then he gets a phone call and has to go and take it.
Yeah.
Bastien steals it.
Oh, Sebastian's a little shoplifter. And then I was like, oh, no, I forgot about the note.
Yeah, he says, I'll return your book.
Yeah.
He draws a pair of knockers as well.
Yeah, and on the book, there's the
Orin or something it's called?
Orin. That's it. Auryn.
That's
Orin.
It.
Yeah. Putting that book in the same league as books that have a kind of cinematic place in history, which is the Evil Dead book, right?
Yes.
And then also the
Necronomicon.
book out of Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yes. Yes, and there's also another one, isn't there? Oh, the book from Harry Potter.
Yep, all those
Tom
books.
Riddle's diary.
That's right. And maybe you could throw the Bedknobs and Broomsticks book in there. That's a key puzzle piece because she needs the other third of that book. It's not even the other half.
He opens the book and we start hearing about the world of Fantasia, and we meet the giant rock biter.
Yep.
Who rides along on a big tricycle.
Love him.
Love him.
Smashing everything in its path.
Yeah. Probably killed about 7 people who are on their way to see the childlike empress. He likes eating rocks.
Yeah. Watching him eat that rock was like watching. I feel like that's what I look like when I'm eating petrol station food in the car on the drive home. Like it was just crumbling all over him.
Yeah. It's a Greg sausage roll. We meet Teeny Weeny, a guy who's got a racing snail. And who is also, I think, one of the Oompa Loompas? Yeah, Deep Roy.
What a marvellous name. Deep Roy. Terrific.
Hello, he said.
Hello, young man, I replied.
I'm not a dwarf, you know, or a midget.
A little left of centre for an opening line, but I was game. Wouldn't matter if you were, love, I replied, throwing my helmet at Kenny Baker. So if you're not a dwarf or a midget, what are you?
I'm perfectly formed, that's what.
I was about to ask him how big his cock was when he was called on set.
But Deep Roy has been in everything.
Yeah.
He was
quite a
Yoda.
career. No way, I didn't know he was Yoda.
Yeah, when they did like long shots of Yoda like walking about, it was Deep Roy.
Yeah, can I say all these gathered friends, they all have a very like Cirque du Soleil vibe to them. They look like ribbon twirlers, clowns that have studied with Gaulier.
Yeah.
You got your... What's he called? A night hob?
A night hob?
So the guy that looks like the Blix from Legend.
Oh, yeah.
They're called a night hob. And the reason why I had Blix from Legend so quickly in my brain was because I Googled, like, is the creature design from this and Legend, like, is it the same guy? Because I feel like the goblins from Legend kind of look like night hob. Which I'm assuming is like Night Hobgoblin or something.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So he's got the bat.
Yes.
Which he calls Stupid Bat.
Stupid bat, because he's always sleeping.
Yeah.
Wikipedia says the bat's got narcolepsy, and I'd like to think that's a bit of a harsh diagnosis.
It's a rare sleeping disorder.
Yeah, and also, he's a sleepy boy.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he's stupid.
Daytime as well. They sleep in the day, don't they?
Yeah, let him alone.
Yeah, fucking assholes. So they're all on the way to the Ivory Tower to have an audience with the childlike empress.
Yes.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you?
And then they arrive, and the guy who's basically like her PR man says, wonderful to see you all here, though you all wasted your time because she's dying.
Yeah, and also can we say about the character design for this guy? He looks very cool. He's like somewhere between the council in Phantom Menace.
Yes.
He's like one of these things that sort of look vaguely like an old kung fu master, but also a fish.
Yes, also a fish. He knows what's going on because he says, well, the plains people who hunt the purple buffalo, which really sounds like a euphemism, have a great warrior called Atreyu who is here to say, it basically says no pressure. You've got to go and stop the Empress from dying and save the world.
Yeah, no big deal. And also, by the way, this hero is 9.
Yeah. And everyone laughs at this. And I'm like, hang on, you've come to take the audience of a child. So why is it funny that a child's going to go and save everyone?
That's a really good point. The Empress is like -2 years old.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not comfortable with a childlike Empress. It feels a bit...
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel, I mean, like, should 16-year-olds get to vote? Should a child be able to be Empress? These are questions I'm not 100% sure on.
Yeah. He says, you must go alone. You must leave all your weapons behind. Then he says, it will be very dangerous. So why are we leaving our weapons behind? And no one goes, well, shall I come with you? They're all very happy to let a child go and do this.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. It has to be done by this 9-year-old with no weapons.
And he sets off on his horse to that amazing music.
Which, I don't know if you're like me, but I definitely associate with Family Guy now because they did some pretty sterling cutaways that were NeverEnding Story.
Yeah! You're a little too heavy, buddy. Yeah! We're going down. Yeah!
Across the Gulf of Fantasia, a small dark cave is revealed to contain a scary wolf called the Gamork.
Yeah, Gamork.
Who's just finished filming the last season of Gamork and Mindy. So Atreyu goes on quests and he goes to seek the advice of Morla, the Ancient One.
Yeah. Go see the big tortoise, and this is where we have the awful scene. It comes right after they have a lovely picnic lunch. And they're trudging onwards through the desert of sadness.
Is this a warning about... the swamp of despair. This is a warning about not going swimming after you've had a big meal, isn't it?
That is. There's always messages if you look for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, why is Artek sad?
Yeah, is it because of the swamp? I think the swamp makes you sad. Mm-hmm. And that's what's playing out in his mind right now. Because
this is what I was going to ask you later, but fuck it, I'll ask you now. The guy who was reading the book before, does that mean he's done this adventure and he's been the one to name the Childlike Empress before?
I think so. I think he must have been. So I think whoever is the reader is is the person that has to
is
shout.
Experiencing it all over again.
Yeah.
So the book owner presumably has touched that horse in an inappropriate way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and the horse is knowing it now. He's knowing all the interactions.
That guy with the book bra is going to have sex with me again.
Please don't return this book. Bastion, don't ever give it back.
You only like safe books.
Yeah, what's
with
your
safe words. Oh, but yeah, poor Artex. He sinks and Atreyu's just struggling with this.
Thanks to Morla, that stone-cold sociopath.
Oh my God.
Doesn't give a crap if the world ends.
He's basically Morrissey. He's like, I don't care about anything. Don't you care that the Childlike Empress is going to die, he says. And he goes, no, I don't care. I don't care about anything. I'm Morrissey.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneeze a lot. Morla, doesn't want to do anything. And then Morla goes, well, I tell you what, I can't do anything because I'm literally just a big tortoise. But you'll have to go and speak to the Southern Oracle. And he says, oh, how can I get there? He goes, you can't. It's 10,000 miles away. So, and then he says, forget it.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
It's Fantasia, Jake. Turns out the rock biter's an incestuous filmmaker. Forget about it.
But Deus Ex Machina, just as Gamork is hot on his heels as he carries on through, horseless, I might add, through the Swamp of Sadness.
Yes.
A flying dwarf cat.
Yay.
With tiny little legs.
Yeah. What do we think of the Luck Dragon?
I think really cool in the sense that they do look like the Chinese New Year dragon a bit, but also like such short legs. Can't scratch behind his own ear, which is integral as an animal.
Possibly on some sort of register.
Yeah. The scale fur balance was a little weird to me.
Yes.
But I still think enchanting.
Yeah. Did you see, it was about, I don't know, a year ago, this picture was going around that one of the effects guys from this film in Germany still has the Luck Dragon in his garage.
Yeah. Imagine finding that on like Storage Wars or something like that.
That would be amazing.
This Luck Dragon, we could probably get about $400 for that. So already we're in the black.
It'd be like that bit in Jaws. They cut it open and 6 boys would fall out. This kid's been missing for 30 years.
And then they cut the head open and the bookshop owner dies.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
So, he wakes up with Falcor is his name. And he says, I like children, as I mentioned earlier. And then he says to him, things will work out fine, Atreyu. Never give up, and good luck will always find you.
Yeah.
Which is a motivational poster.
I also like that this is the introduction of two characters that remind me a little bit of the Billy Crystal and Carol Kane characters from Princess Bride.
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
these kind of warring husband and wife goblins. Yeah, and they kind of represent nature, science, and nurture, food.
Yes. Yeah.
And she really is responsible for getting him in good nick again. And she has a great slogan here that I think very much loops back around to Roadhouse. She says, it has to hurt if it's to heal.
That's right. And Falcor should say, pain don't hurt. Pain
don't hurt.
Yeah.
And then kicked Angiwook over the moon.
And then ripped out his throat.
Yeah.
And there, he says to Falcor, does Atreyu, but I've got to get to the Southern Oracle. It's 10,000 miles away. And he goes, oh, well, I brought you 9,186 miles. Why don't you just bring me here? Why don't you fly me over the gate?
Yeah, that's the question. That's also like, could we just like, is there a way we can circumnavigate these gates and just get to the other part? Like, surely, because you look at the landscape. Now, obviously, these sphinxes that are also really hard on people with imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Because they're all about like, do you have self-worth? Do you have confidence?
Yes.
I would just like to thank Wolfgang Peterson in regards to these sphinxes for just making sure that they had big naturals.
I was going to say, yeah, they do have large breasts, which is good.
Yeah, lovely jubblies.
I want to know what the story is with the guy who tries to go through. Where's he come from?
Nobody really. Just. What do you want? Nothing really. Just to pass through. Good tonight.
In that case, I shall have to kill you. Shall I? I think kill him.
Oh, let's be nice to him.
Oh, shut up. And you.
Oh, stop bitching and let's go and have tea.
Oh, all right. We'll kill him first and then have tea and biscuits.
Yes. Oh, not biscuits.
All right. Not biscuits, but let's kill him anyway. Right.
Can I just say that he gets shot up and then like Atreyu was like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
like, that would definitely, that would immediately make me go like, I'm going to stay with you guys for a day, regroup and make sure I'm in a good headspace.
Yeah, or I'd throw a stick as well, just to check. But he reaches the second gate, which is a mirror. But it's not a mirror of Atreyu, oh no.
No, it's a horrible mirror that reminds me of when I look at myself on FaceTime. Because you see your true self.
It's the, the selfie versus tagged photo meme, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's Bastian reading his book.
And then Bastian's like, what the hell?
He says, this is going too far.
Yeah.
Atreyu eventually meets the Southern Oracle, which is confusing because the Southern Oracle is the same as the first gate but blue. I think they need to make more effort to make it look different.
Yeah. It is interesting that it's like Sphinx, mirror, Sphinx. I think that they must have run out of budget.
They must have done. Because
we're just going to uplight these differently.
Exactly. And the Southern Oracle says, well, you need to find a human child who lives beyond the boundaries of Fantasia so they can give the Empress a new name. She said, no one from Fantasia can do it, only a human child. Yeah. She says, where do I find one? It's like,
in the mirror.
Fucking hell. So Atreyu leaps on Falcor and says, let's go.
Yep.
The Nothing turn. Falcor goes, oh no, it's the Nothing. And Atreyu gets knocked off of Falcor.
Yep.
And loses the Orin.
Yeah. Washes up on shore.
And there's the Rockbiter who says, these look like big strong hands, don't they? And I'd be like, oh my God, he's murdered another whore.
He's either Jack the Ripper or he's Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Yes, I cuddled the snail and he died. But he says that the bat person thing and the little snail man all got sucked into the Nothing. And he couldn't do anything to help them.
No, very sad.
Horrible.
And then he's in the depression as well, and he's caught the disease. Yeah. And he's like, maybe I'll just stay here.
Wait for the Nothing
and
to
get
take
blown up for my crimes.
Yeah. So then he walks into like a little temple and there's paintings all over the walls of everything he's done.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
It is exciting, interesting, and also let's cotton on now.
But we do get a bit of a nice jump here. And then the Gmork's there. Oh.
Yeah. And doesn't recognize Atreyu for some reason. He's like,
he has no idea who he is.
Yeah, I'm hunting this guy. He looks and kind of sounds like you, but I'm not saying it's you.
Yeah, my name's Ian.
Ian Purple Buffalo Hunter.
Oh. So it's,
Also, I like, so you at this point, the viewer now understands the allegory of the nothing is that like people aren't dreaming as much. They don't believe. There's a very clap if you believe in fairies kind of vibe.
Yes.
Like nobody's clapping, nobody's believing in the fairies. So therefore the nothing is taking over. And here we have Gamork really acting as like a Reform Party candidate and being like, I work for this feeling.
Yes.
Because I know that I'm going to have, power via fear and hopelessness.
Yeah.
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power.
It's great.
Indeed.
I want to know more about him. I'll vote for him. He says, I was sent here to kill the only one who could have stopped the nothing, but I lost him in the swamps of sadness. He looked exactly like you.
Yeah.
And his name was Atreyu. But then he lunges for him when he finds out he is Atreyu. But Atreyu, whilst the Gamork's been babbling on, has picked up a sharp piece of tool.
Yeah. And I think what you really see at this moment is that they did not have time for a fight choreographer.
No.
Because it's basically someone throws the puppet.
Mm-hmm.
The puppet is on Atreyu, but Atreyu has won.
Yes, he stabbed him and killed him. Which, what are we saying? If the Gamork represents man's lack of imagination, Atreyu murdering him with a basic tool, is that saying that even the most basic form of fight choreography and storytelling can defeat nothing?
I don't understand the sentence now.
So what we're saying is, even the shittiest story is better than nothing.
Yeah, I think you're right, because he wasn't allowed to travel with weapons, and he improvised.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's right. It stands up. So Gamork's dead. Falcor then gets the ore in and rescues Atreyu, and says, that was the end of Fantasia. Only a few fragments of this once rich and beautiful world have been left by the nothing. But the ivory tower still stands in space.
Yeah. And there's still hope, because Atreyu was a compelling enough character, essentially, that Bastian stuck with the whole story.
Yes.
So, it's not done yet because Bastian's still out there.
That's true, because Bastian could have quit at one point because school finished. Yeah. He's been so enveloped in his story that school finished.
It's midnight.
Yeah.
Gerald McRaney is dead in his car.
The whole garage is a funk of smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's looking for this kid.
That is totally what happened to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he comes to the childlike empress and says, well, I failed. And she says, no, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't, because you brought him with you. And he's like, who? She says, the Earthling child.
Yeah.
He's been following your adventures from all the way. And he's like, you didn't see me doing that, did he? She goes, yeah, he did, yeah. Oh.
We finally get Bastian opening the window and shouting out his mother's name.
Yes, because Atreyu has been knocked out. Fantasia is about to be destroyed by the nothing. He needs to say it now or never.
This is where we learn that Bastian's mother was possibly raised in a cult.
Yes.
Because her name is... Moonchild.
Yes. Now, no one called Moonchild has married Gerald McRaney.
No, unless he rescued her from a Jim Jones situation.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So maybe that's how they got together, but obviously it wasn't meant to last because she was so damaged by being brought up in this cult and then having a military husband.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a prequel to be told.
Yeah. So the Empress presents Bastian with a grain of sand and says to him, basically, because you say Fantasia, you can have as many wishes as you like.
Yeah. Which means that he gets to sort of rebuild Fantasia. But I think what will have happened is he will have rebuilt Fantasia, but slightly wrong. You know how it's here's a real map and then here's a map with the Mercator projection or whatever. Maybe it's slightly wonky.
Full of dinosaurs. Good news, everybody. We see Atreyu again and he's riding Artex.
Yay. So basically, Bastian brought him back into the world kind of unscathed.
Yeah. He'd have been
except the horse has a horn and a huge dong.
Falcor says, well, what's your next wish? And then Bastian whispers into his ear and he goes, oh, ho, ho, ho. And then the next scene is him sucking off Bastian. No, it's even more wish fulfillment. It's this is what the author of the book was livid about.
Yeah.
It's Falcor in the real world with Bastian on his back, chasing bullies down the street. And I thought when I was a kid, I was like, oh, well, no one else sees. It's just the bullies. But no, everybody else in the street is like, ah, and running for cover.
And the author didn't like that.
No, he hated it. He said that the ending betrays the pre-established logic as it crosses into the boundaries of the real world.
All right, Alan Moore.
Yeah.
Calm down about it.
I'd like you to remove my name from the film. And then the narrator says, Bastian made many other wishes and had many other amazing adventures before he finally returned to the ordinary world. But that's another story. What does that mean, before he returned to the ordinary world? So,
I think this is a kid falling into a fantasy world.
Yeah.
I mean, if you let him live in that world for too long, we're going to have a Heavenly Creatures kind of episode on our hands.
Absolutely.
He's going to murder. Yeah?
God. What a horrible story.